if you don't know Anthony, uh, he does lots of stuff. He's been around for quite a while. The first time I've actually seen you was, I think I saw you on a Home Theater Geeks. Like, you remember Home Theater Geeks?
That was a while back. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a great show. I missed that show. But yeah, you do a ton of stuff. So let me name this stuff off real quick because I did a little research. You know, I had to do a little research out of respect. But I see MSR Acoustics, and under that I see, oh man, Sonatus. So
good, Sonatus.
Yes. Yeah. Dimension 4, and these are what kind of products are these?
These are acoustical treatment products sold either as individual units, like you can buy a diffuser, an absorber, a bass trap, or more interestingly, we've built these kits around room sizes. So if your room's 300 square feet, that's 30 square meters for people outside the country. Here's a package of absorbers, diffusers, bass traps, all the stuff you would need. And if you follow the layout that's in the recommendation, you're going to get decent sound out of the room.
All right. And then I see also Grimani Systems.
Yep.
What is that about?
I like to say it's loudspeakers for the 21st century. That's our propaganda. It's a new line of speakers. We started that about 5 years ago. There it is. They're really the result of spending 25 years in the integration industry, working with everybody else's product and going, gee, wouldn't it be nice if a speaker manufacturer would do this and that and this and that and this and that, and then talking to speaker manufacturers and just keep. I guess we got a lot of no's. We being Manny Lakaruba, our chief engineer, and I. A lot of people were like, "Nah, come on, that's totally wacky." So we just ended up making it ourselves. So I like to say it's high quality home cinema speakers or media room speakers, kind of by integrators for integrators. They're not really made to
like be FUBU, right?
Sorry.
By integrators for integrators. For us, by us.
For us, by us. Yeah.
Sorry, had to throw that in there. So yes, and then I see also PMI Engineering. What is this?
That's a consulting firm that's now 24 years old. I started that right after I left Lucasfilm THX, and it's a design firm you hire to design your home cinema, design your studio, design your church sound system, design wherever there's media, audio, and video, and you need some engineering chops to figure out what to do. You hire PMI Engineering and we'll figure it out and produce a plan set.
Awesome. So what don't you do? That's probably a better question. This guy probably
I don't surf well at all, and my plan is that by this age I'd actually know how to get on a wave and like not face plant, which is my favorite move. I'm not good at that. We were talking earlier. I don't run marathons. My knees don't go there.
Okay. Don't tell me you made a calibration disc in the past too, right?
I made a calibration disc in the past. What the friggin'?
I don't know.
That was to do.
Maybe this is a mistake to have this guy on.
Yeah, I don't know what your problem is, but you're a sucker for a lot of pain to have produced the disc, and thank you so much, so that I didn't have to do another one.
That's that guy right there. He's the one who had to put everything together. I just came up with the ideas of like, we need this, and he's like, all right, I guess I'll have to make those and multiply it by the number of speakers.
Yeah, it's a challenge. Thank you so much. That's critical. Use guys who are listening. If you're trying to get good sound in your multi-channel listening room, whether it's for music or film, whether it's 5.1, 7.1, or Atmos, if you don't have a calibration disc, and if you don't have a Blu-ray player, you're not going to get there. You need to get the calibration disc those guys made, or else you don't. It's like driving like this, by braille. You're going to run into a post. And Chana, don't run into a car over there while you're driving around blind.
This parking lot is so bad. Like I have no idea what you said for the last 2 minutes.
Excellent. Neither did I, for that matter.
Really bad.
It's all good. It's all good. We're just talking about the spatial toolkit and all the stuff that you had to do. Can you share maybe some of your experiences when you made the toolkit and what that was for?
Yeah. So we're going back 20. Let's just say 25 years ago. 24. Trying to think about it. I don't know, something like that. Somewhere between 20 and 24 years ago. Wanted I wanted a calibration toolkit, something that I could put on at the time a DVD onto a player, and it would have a whole bunch of different test signals that I could use for measuring, analyzing, debugging, sometimes by ear, sometimes with instruments. And nobody had that. There were a few things out there, but nothing that had all my dream tools. So I did one, and it was first about generating all of the signals to be exact, within 0.1 decibel and bandwidth, everything exactly what we needed to do. That was hard. It's a lot of work to get it right. And then it was about authoring it so that you could navigate around it. And the Blu-ray, at the time, the DVD player wouldn't crash. And that was like a whole bunch of work, and worked directly with the authoring company to make that happen with Daikin Scenarist at that time. It was a lot of work. Just a ton of work, and in the end, you put it out, and you got to promote it. You got to tell the world what it's for, and that's also hard because sometimes it's hard to write a manual that explains, well, here's exactly how you use this. If you guys out there in the viewership are ever reading a manual and you go, like, I don't get this, just know that it's hard to write a manual that everybody gets, and that's just
for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's the reason I contacted you, because I was looking through the people who bought the toolkit. I'm like, I know this guy, Anthony, So I give you a call, and I don't know if you've got a chance to mess around with it, but I actually wrote the manual. So how many pages did it come out to, Chana? I don't know. There's a lot. Trying to inform people about how to use this whole thing, but it's just interesting to talk to somebody else who's done it, right? Yeah, we try to tell people this is hard, man. We're trying our best. When you make a disc, it has to be correct. So, we're trying our best. So it's just kind of interesting to talk to somebody who's done pretty much. Yeah, you started that, right?
Now, if you'd like to join us in the after show, make sure to become a patron. It would be patreon.com/Daily HiFi, and you get to video chat, kind of like this with us after the show. It's pretty awesome. You should check it out.